Hello everyone. So today, are you excited for our new lesson? But before that, let's have first our review about quantifiers. Quantifiers is all about amount, quantity of a noun. Now the quantifier answers to the question how much, how many. Now there are some examples of a quantifier. Here are some examples. We have some, a little, and a lot of. Now when do we use these quantifiers? We use them if our noun is singular or only one, and if in our sentence there is the word is, was, and has. Now there are other quantifiers like some, a few, a lot of. Now these three quantifiers are used if our noun is in plural form, which is two or more. We have a lot of nouns. If we are using the word are, where, have. And also, this quantifier any is used for negative sentences. And if we're using the word isn't, aren't, wasn't, weren't, hasn't, haven't, don't, and the word doesn't. So those are the examples of our basic quantifiers. Now, are you ready for our new lesson? Very good. Now, if you look at the pages on your book, on your student book and on your workbook, you will see those pages. Now let's go. Our new lesson is all about homophones. Now what is a homophone? Homophones are words that sound the same as other words but have a different meaning and often a different spelling. So some homophones have the same spelling, the same how you pronounce it, but when you look at the meaning, they are different. So for example, we have here the word see and see. So if you look at these words, they have different meaning and different spelling. So let's look at the first word see. So if you look at the picture, it's showing us nature. There's water, there's sea. So the second word see is referring to what we look using our eyes, what we see. So the first one is about a place, then the second one is about our sense of sight. Another example, we have the word right. So the same, different in meaning and also different in spelling. The first right here is referring to when you're writing a letter. It's showing action. The first word right is referring to a verb or an action word, while the second right is referring to our right hand. It's part of our body. Next example, we have there and there. So the first one there, it's pointing. It's showing direction. If you look at the picture, the girl is pointing to a map. Now the second one there is referring to ownership. So if you look at the picture, this couple is showing that they own that house. Next example, one and one. The first word is referring to a number, which is one, and the second word is showing a picture of a girl that finished a competition and she is the winner of the competition. She's the first, so she won the competition that she joined. Another example, we have the word 8 and 8. The first one, if you look at the picture of the boy, he finished eating. So if you look at the plate, it's almost empty. So the word her 8 is referring to the past tense of our verb eat. So it's an action word. Now the second word 8 is referring to a number. Another example we have here, the word road and road. First word is referring to the road where we cross every day when we go to school, we go back home. This is where the cars drive. That's the road. And the second one is, if you look at the picture again, it's showing two kids riding a bike. So when you say rode, it's the past tense of ride. So the second word here referring to a verb. Now, as I discussed earlier, that there are homophones that have the same in spelling but different in meaning. So I will just show you some of those words. First, we have the word watch. If you look at the word, it's the same in meaning. But if you look at the picture, the first one is two boys watching television. It's the action that they are doing, while the second watch is referring to an object that we wear to show time. Second one, we have the word park. The first picture is showing a place where you go to play, you have picnic, it's a place. Now the second word park, as you can see in the picture here, it's showing those cars that are going to a parking lot. See, the first word, it's a place, and the second word, park, is showing the movement of how the car parks here in the parking lot. Now the third word, we have the word bat. The first word is referring to an animal, which is, as you can see here, it's a bat. Now the second word, it's showing an object, which is bat. It's for example, it's a baseball bat that you hold when you're playing baseball. Last one, we have the word letter. Now letter here, as you can see, the first picture is showing an envelope, a letter, maybe this one for a friend. You send letter to someone. And then the second letter here represents the alphabet. You can see the example. We have the letter A, letter B, and letter C. Now there are a lot of examples of homophones. I just gave you some of those homophones. Maybe at first you will get confused, but with a lot of practice, and remember to always know what is the meaning and how to use it properly in the sentences so that you won't get confused. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Thank you.